What's up guys, it's DA here. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you are doing amazing. Today I'm bringing you another Division 2 guide. With the approach of Title Update 10, a lot of people are excited about the changes to some of the cheese metas in PvP. The belief is that these TU10 changes will nullify those metas. The truth, however, is that negotiators, your true patriot, your dynasties are still going to be really powerful. In fact, new metas are going to come in to shake things up. The only difference is that it will be a lot easier to counter these metas, and I will let you discover some of those new metas by yourself. Today, on the other hand, I'm going to be teaching you or guiding you how to counter negotiator users in Title Update 10. There is no doubt that you will still be running into groups of unskilled players running negotiators. Because of the changes to negotiators, however, range is now going to be your best friend. The rework made it so that after a certain distance, you will no longer be able to damage marked enemies, and the marked person will also have an indicator similar to the pestilence, letting them know that they have been marked, and in this way the marked person can also back off and increase their distance away from you. This makes it easier to avoid sudden death, and from the test that I did in phase 3 of the PTS, I noticed that the negotiator's mark limit is around 25-20 meters, and that is actually a really good spot for what we're looking at in terms of PvP, maybe not in PvE. You want to approach negotiator users the way you deal with rogue agents in PvE. Make use of your status effects and remember to maintain distance. Because people who use negotiators in their builds will be quite weak to status effects, this will give you the opportunity to tackle them with proficiency. My main selection is going to be the trauma talent with a semi-auto rifle or auto rifle, and of course I'm using a rifle most of the time because of the high base damage. I'm also using trauma because of the blind effect. A lot of you may not know this, but blind is one of the most powerful status effects in the game, not just in PvE but also in PvP. And if you combine this with the fact that every time you hit enemies in the head, you will likely hit them in the chest as well, this means you're going to be bleeding them around the same time that you're blinding them. And that is a very cool thing to have or know in the back of your pocket. Usually, blinding people affects one of the senses in their body and causes a panic. Most cheese players will likely suffer from this because the combination of bleed and blind will likely kill them in one shot. And if you have creeping death talents, you can also spread it across few meters. While Negotiators is great in the hands of a very good player, you can also have a chance to tackle them in this new update, which is something that I'm really excited about. It is also a great choice to use a firewall medkit because that bonus will also give you a better chance in case you accidentally get hit. And that is one of the things that you have to keep in mind as well. You have to think of ways to attack them and ways to counter their attack, or at least survive their attacks. This new changes to negotiators made it hard to spread the effect to players far away, but you will still have to make sure that you don't group up with other players because that will lead to an instant team wipe. You guys have seen these clips in some of my other videos before, and this is an experimental version of what I will be working on and been bringing to you guys in TU10. Blind is a very underrated talent, but in the right hands, you can turn a purely physical battle into a psychological one. With that said, thanks very much for watching. Hope this video helps. I'll see you in the next one.